Hello friends, I'm in Seattle. I'm going for a walk to enjoy the nature, and I'm going with my wife. And I'm a survivor of brain stroke year 2021. Currently, I have a severe back pain, so I'm going out with my wife, and I'll enjoy the nature, and also I'll share some aspects of life and leadership. I would appreciate if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your networks. Yeah. So this is the place, this is the home where my son lives. You can hear the sounds of aircraft, Boeing and various other aircrafts. And I'll share a couple of stories. And here, so first let me introduce myself. My name is Professor M.S. Rao. I have authored 53 books, including the award-winning book titled See the Light in You, for which the Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, is written a foreword. I have 43 years of diversified experience, including Indian Air Force, business, teaching and training. I am a late bloomer, dyslexic, ADHD, OCD. Add to that the brain stroke worsened my health in the year 2021. And I don't have two-wheeler, I don't have four-wheeler, and I don't have a pension, I don't have any regular income, and I have mental challenges, physical challenges, and financial challenges. I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. My life is full of struggles and sufferings, and despite all the challenges, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. Yeah. So this is about a brief profile about myself. I'll briefly talk about Seattle. Seattle is a very beautiful city. It's a city of contrasts because the weather is not standard, in the sense sometimes foggy, sometimes raining, sometimes drizzling, sometimes it is chilling, and it's a city of contrast. The Seattle is known as Emerald City, and this the people of Seattle are very amicable and adjustable, and they respect all communities. They advocate LGBT. So overall, it's a beautiful city, and I came to USA for the first time. For the last 2 months, I am in Seattle with my wife, and I came at the invitation of my younger son Ramakrishna Sai. And Seattle and Bellevue are closely connected. They are just like the twin cities of Telangana, such as Hyderabad and Secunderabad. The entrepreneurship is thriving in Seattle. There are so many entrepreneurs, and some of the companies, they are doing well. Some of them include Amazon, Microsoft, Boeing, Starbucks, Nordstrom. These are some of the companies which are famous in the world. Of course, there are also other companies and startups in Seattle. Precisely, Seattle is noted for entrepreneurship. People had vision, and they started companies like Microsoft and Amazon. It's because of their vision that the economy is prospering, and people are getting lots of opportunities. So we must encourage entrepreneurship, whether it is India or America or any country. We must encourage entrepreneurship. At the same time, entrepreneurship is not an easy thing. It's not bed of roses. Entrepreneurship means it involves challenges, opportunities, failures, setbacks, and bankruptcies. But despite that, the people of America, they explore entrepreneurship and they keep experimenting, and a few of them succeed. So it's part of life. So we must encourage entrepreneurship. So because when you have entrepreneurship, what happens when you have entrepreneurs? So you will get employment opportunities, and it will open up more and more doors to more and more opportunities for other entrepreneurs. So we must encourage entrepreneurship. And entrepreneurship is entrepreneurship is not for a faint-hearted. Entrepreneurship is for the brave-hearted. So you have to be very brave to become a successful entrepreneur, and it's easier said than done. But everyone must explore entrepreneurship. That's my conclusion. So the weather in Seattle is pleasant overall, and Seattle is one of the finest cities in USA, and I think the cost of living is relatively higher than Dallas, where my younger son lived for a brief time. Then he moved to Seattle. I don't know where he will go to the next level. Seattle, I came first time to visit, and I don't know whether I will come to again Seattle second time. So for more than 2 months I'm in Seattle, and the weather is very pleasant, and you can we entered we are enjoying fall season for more than I think close to 2 months, and you can enjoy beautiful viewpoints here. Here the color of the leaves change, and you can see leaves falling down. You will find different leaves with different colors. When you look at the trees, you can see some are green, some are having different kinds of colors they are having. So it looks very pleasant to enjoy this ambience. And some of the people, they take photos and keep them for their memories. So this is briefly about Seattle. So having introduced myself, second I explained about Seattle story in brief. So I'll talk about various aspects. I'll start with one rule. Here you can hear the sounds of Boeing aircraft, which is nearby. It is just less than furlong, and the airport is very nearby. So I'll start with a new rule that I coined some 4 or 5 days back. The name of the rule is the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule that I coined, and I released the trailer on 31st October 2024, because that was the day I was born, and that was the day, that was Thursday I was born, and October 31st was Halloween day, and October 31st we celebrated Diwali. So because of those 4 unique aspects, I released a trailer titled the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. So this I have started. It's not that it flashed on my mind overnight. I am an Indian Air Force veteran, and I follow healthy habits, and I was in the Indian Air Force, and I used to wake up every day morning, and I used to go for we all soldiers used to enjoy health run. So we developed discipline, dedication, commitment and punctuality, and I started following the same thing. And for the last 17 years I have been waking up at 4 o'clock consistently, and I thought of working on it, and then I created this 4 a.m. rule. So this is about is be a creator, be a generator, and be a destroyer. In the sense, early morning I create my own content, and I read a lot, and acquire so many things, and I share my knowledge, and I generate a lot of knowledge. I connect the dots, because I have 43 years of diversified experience that I integrate and generate, and I share with my social networks. And at the end of the day, I destroy unwanted files and folders from, and also negative aspects from my mind. So precisely, I am the creator in the morning, generator throughout the day. In the night, I am the destroyer. So this is briefly about the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule. And still I am doing some research. So what I do usually, I prepare a to-do list at the end of the day, and then I program my subconscious mind with a to-do list and what I am supposed to do in the next day morning. So I program my subconscious mind, and next day morning I wake up and I automatically do the things, because already I have programmed my subconscious mind in the previous night. So this is what I have been doing for the last 17 years in my life. So whenever I had a problem or challenges, anything, I feed to my subconscious mind. Next day morning I I wake up and I troubleshoot. I'll resolve the problems. That's what I have been following. And sometimes problems can't be resolved, but still I persist. I'm persistent by nature, and I am very consistent in my contribution. And more than that, I am very patient. Especially after the brain stroke, I became more patient. Otherwise, very fast and aggressive. But I slowed down after the brain stroke in the year 2021. So this is briefly about this new rule, that is the Professor M.S. Rao's 4 a.m. rule, and this helps to have a fixed morning routine, and to rise as an early bird, because I myself am an early bird, and this helps check this helps check dementia, because people have Alzheimer's disease. So this helps to check Alzheimer's disease. It checks decision fatigue. It checks depression. So many things it helps. And I created 2 quotes. Whenever I read the things, I create quotes. 2 quotes I have created, and I will create more and more quotes. So I started doing research, and I created a folder. One is for research, one is for social media promotion, one is for quotes, one for the links about this role. And I published some research papers on time management, and I serve on the editorial boards of various journals, including Emerald and JVPL. So like that, I do research, and I identify the gaps and close the gaps. That's how I do in my life. I'm an author, and also I'm a researcher. I'm very curious and creative by nature. So this is how I am doing. So now I am waiting here to get the green signal. The moment I get the green signal, I'll keep walking and talking and sharing my story. So the Professor M.S. Rao's 4M rule helps in many ways, and it emphasizes mindfulness, it emphasizes time management, it emphasizes meditation, walking, and swimming. So these are all the things I'm still integrating, and I'll identify more and more triggers, and I'll publish a research paper. And I was interviewed by various magazines and journals which are related to this the Professor M.S. Rao's 4M rule, and I think around 6 years ago or so, I was interviewed by my morning routine, and where I clearly mentioned my vision to serve my country and to become an Air Force Air Force individual. So I mentioned, and these are all the things I have mentioned, and I am still doing research. So this is briefly about the Professor M.S. Rao's 4M rule, and next we will move on to my life story. I was born on October 31st in 1963, and I was born in a tiny village and in a toxic family, and I grew up in a toxic environment. And I had a troublesome childhood because I never enjoyed childhood passions, except that I was interested to visit libraries whenever I found time. So I used to go to libraries and I read books. And the first person I came in contact with me when I read in the library was Abraham Lincoln. So ever since my childhood, Abraham Lincoln has been my inspiration. And even Abraham Lincoln, at that time I didn't know much about Abraham Lincoln, but I knew that he was President of America. I knew that he failed a lot. That much I knew, but later on, as I grew, then I understood about Lincoln, and I often read books of Lincoln, like Team of Rivals by Doris, who is an historian, and also I read various books of American presidents. So, like that. Then I, for 18 years, I was at my home, and I was lucky that I came out my toxic family and joined Indian Air Force, and I grew as a healthy citizen and as a leader after I joined the Indian Air Force. So I am what I am because of Indian Air Force, because they give money, monthly stipend, lodging, boarding, clothing, everything they give. So I was very much happy and with the Indian Air Force. But although it was very challenging, because in childhood I was short in height and I had asthma, so lots of health challenges I had in my childhood itself. Now also I am having health challenges. That is different. So I joined Indian Air Force at the age of 18, and every month I sent my money to my parents to support my parents. And initially the salary was only for 400 rupees I got from Indian Air Force. I remember only that much, that amount. So whatever the money was there, I sent to my parents to support them. I gave my money to support my parents and to construct house, and I gave money for buying the gold, buy the gold, and I gave money to purchase to construct the first floor of the house. So many things I did. Despite doing everything, I was betrayed by my own siblings and backstabbed by my own siblings. So life taught me so many challenges, betrayals. So I had a very complicated childhood. Now also I am having a complicated life currently with so many challenges. And I served in the Indian Air Force for 12 years, and at the invitation of my father-in-law, I left the Indian Air Force and entered into business. Unfortunately, I was backstabbed by my own father-in-law and brother-in-law. This was one more challenge. So my life has been full of challenges, but despite all the challenges, I rose from the phoenix, and life taught me so many lessons. And I was cursed with rogue relatives, and I was blessed with good friends from Indian Air Force, and I am grateful to my friends from the Indian Air Force who helped me directly and indirectly, but not monetarily. So I am always grateful to good friends from Indian Air Force. I am what I am because of Indian Air Force, and I served in the Indian Air Force in the lowest rank of a corporal for 12 years, and I acquired a couple of qualifications including DME, BSc, MA, MBA, PGDCLL and PGDBM. And there was no consistency in my qualifications. All these qualifications I acquired from private education. DMA I got from Indian Air Force. BSc I discontinued because I joined at the age of 18. Then I paid in condonation fee and took tuitions and completed my degree by taking an extension of 1 year. And I did acquired qualification like MA from Ajmer University, that is sociology, MBA from marketing, New Delhi, then PGDCLL, that was about labor laws. I acquired when I was in Jodhpur University, and I got PGDBM from Ministry of Defense. So I acquired all these qualifications, and whatever the opportunities that came close to me, I availed. So friends, what you have to learn from life is that whatever the opportunities you get, avail the opportunities, because we are not sure whether we will get back the same opportunities. So to be successful, a right person should be in a right place at the right time, which is easier said than done, because most of the people, they have challenges, and they won't be able to achieve because things don't work out in their favor. So friends, whatever the opportunities you get, you grab them. And see, you can see Boeing from here, hangar, everything. So I'm holding my smartphone with my left hand, which is very stressful and painful, and I can't shift with my right hand because my right shoulder is numb. There is no sense to my right hand. There is no. It's my right shoulder, right hand is numb, and I can't type with my right hand, and I can't eat with my right hand. So lots of challenges. Correct. So today we decided to go to one particular point, and we'll come back from there. We'll go to one point. So this we are moving forward, because we didn't come forward too far. So today we'll see we'll go to a particular point and come back. We'll enjoy the nature, and we will share our stories, and we'll go up to a particular point and come back. Oh, I have a severe back pain, so I'm walking so that I can get some relief. So I fixed some cutoff point, and I will come back. That's how I will do it for today. Some other day we will come. I'm going with my wife. Some other day we will come again. We'll enjoy some other viewpoint. So daily we take one particular point, fix that point, and we go there and come back, because we don't want to get lost, and nobody will assist us. And here this is a good locality and good life, but here people usually don't care much about others. They care for themselves. The world has become more or less like I, me, and myself. Not only India, not only in USA, in America, in India also the same situation. Especially after the COVID, things have changed, and people connect much with others. That's one thing. Second thing, people are busy with their own lives and challenges, and they are busy with social media, and so many things have changed. The situation in India and America and everywhere. So we have to embrace change. We have to embrace technology. We have to change with the changing times and technologies. So repeat this statement. We have to embrace change. We have to embrace technology. The only thing constant in this world is change. If you don't change, you will be left out of the race. So before someone forces you, better change and reinvent with the changing times and technologies. Life is all about learning, unlearning and relearning. This is the reality of life. So this is one more point we are seeing. And first time we came to this place and we are recording, so we'll come some other day. So this is the point, so we'll go back, just we'll see this viewpoint. It's very pleasant. Come, we'll go. So now I'm returning. So now it took I think 30 minutes. So again it will take 30 minutes. So 1 hour it would take for this video to complete. So we have taken this point today and we are returning to that point. This time we took an extension. First time we reached some point and again we are returning. So this is how we are created landmarks and we are going and enjoying the nature, and I am sharing my stories. So what I do in my life is I am a storyteller. Having published 53 books for different genre, I am a storyteller. I create stories and share my stories to impact humankind. If some of my stories resonates with others, that serves my purpose. So daily I am posting some videos. I mean daily I am uploading videos which are raw videos, and I am sharing with the world. I want to keep them as my memories, and please empathize with me because I am not a tech savvy, and that's why I am uploading only raw videos. I am keeping them to keep them as my memories because I am already 61. So what happens if things go wrong? What happens? At least my memories will be there forever on my YouTube and various blogs that will impact the humankind. We can't do everything in a lifetime, but whatever the little possible, little bit we have to do it. Too many drops will become a mighty ocean. So when you cast a stone, you find the ripple effects. That's the reality. And then that's why I am sharing my stories. And please empathize with me because I am not a digital savvy, and I am not good at video editing. I only upload videos. I want to learn video editing, but to understand also it's very problem because I was born at a different era. That means I am a Gen X. I am a Gen X, and Gen Y and Gen Z means millennials and centennials. They have an advantage. They are young people. They have an advantage. They are digital savvies, especially centennials. That means Generation Z are more powerful in technology and AI and generative AI. So every generation has got strengths and opportunities, strengths and weaknesses. They have their strengths. My concern is only lack of technology. Before COVID, I just wanted to learn about this technology. Unfortunately, I was on the bed during the second lockdown in India because of brain stroke. So this is about. So let me share with you my challenges of brain stroke. So I'll move on to the story of my brain stroke. I think 2019 COVID started. There was not an issue, but it was declared as a pandemic. But people didn't take serious. But gradually, the World Health Organization cautioned about COVID-19 pandemic. People were not taking seriously, but gradually everyone realized the impact of COVID-19. 2020, so it became aggressive, and first lockdown was clamped in India and various parts of the world, and when they were recovering, then again second lockdown was clamped. At that time I had a brain stroke. I was taking everything for granted before the brain stroke. I was very fast and moving very aggressively, but this COVID taught a lesson, and I slowed down after the brain stroke. During the second lockdown, it was a very complicated situation, and I had my wife and I had a long COVID, and my wife and I almost recovered. Then I had a brain stroke and I collapsed. I didn't know what was happening at that time, and lack of cylinders at that time. Lack of oxygen cylinders at that time, lack of money, and second lockdown was clamped, and the hospitals exploited the situation. They asked money, and I was shifted to 3 ambulances, and I was put in the ICU, and doctors thought that I won't survive, and again doctors thought that I won't get up from the bed forever after brain stroke. But because of my positivity, because of my healthy habits, and because of the power of subconscious mind, and I woke up from bed. Then we did physiotherapy exercises, and my right portion of the body was paralyzed, and so I started walking. Now also I am walking, but still I have problems with my walking with my right leg. I have chronic internal allergies. I have chronic back pain for 17 years. I have mental challenges, physical challenges, and my wife and my elder son stood by like a rock. My younger son is out of country. He paid the bills, and the doctors exploited my lockdown, and we came out. So it's very, I was close to death many times, more than 10 times. I never shared how many times I didn't share with others. I was close to death more than 10 times in my life. This was the last one, that is a brain stroke in the year of 2021. So everything happens for a reason. So be positive. I am positive by nature, and my blood group is B positive, and there is some inner force that is driving me forward, and because of that I am moving forward. Otherwise I would have been dead after the brain stroke. I survived. Then I started walking, but still I am not comfortable. And usually recovery from brain stroke is very problematic after 50, because I am already 57 when I had a brain stroke. So recovery at the age of after 50 was next to impossible. But I survived because of my healthy habits and positivity, and because of the military habits and my voracious reading and other things. All factors helped me to recover, and I am able to walk. And I came to USA for the first time to enjoy with my younger son, and I am with my wife. So friends, life taught me many lessons. I learned bitter lessons in my life, especially betrayals, backstabbed. I was backstabbed by my own relatives, siblings. So lots of challenges I encountered. So I decided to write a memoir, tentatively titled as Survivor. First I have to recover from my health. It may take 1 more year. For more than 3.5 years I have health challenges. I can't type with my right hand, and I can't eat with my right hand. So very complicated situation for me. Hopefully I will be alright. Then I will start writing, and I will write a memoir tentatively titled Survivor. And also I want to publish 7 books which are pending. I wrote 60 books. 50 have been published, which are of different genre. The 7 books are pending to be edited. So my health is not permitting to edit and update, and also things have changed very fast. After COVID, things have gone online. Chat GPT, technology, AI. Of course, AI was there, generative AI. So many things are popping up and coming up. So I have to update my books, and I have to publish the pending 7 books. Publishers are coming forward to publish, but my health is not permitting. Hopefully God gives me great health, and I will complete my pending proposals, and I will write a memoir temporarily mentioned as Survivor, tentatively titled as Survivor. So I want to write this book. So we propose many things, something else happens. That's life. Life is not a straight line. Life is full of ups and downs. So we plan something else happens. That is life. Life is not a straight line. Life is full of ups and downs, and life is all about curveballs. So keep moving and keep going and keep rocking. Enjoy every moment of your life. People waste 30% of their precious time thinking about their unpleasant past, which will never come back. People think too much about the future that can't be predicted. So learn to live in the present. What you have right now is only present. So enjoy every moment of your life. Life is great. Life is amazing. Life is creative. Life is a miracle. Life is a magic. So enjoy the journey. Avoid complaining. Avoid criticizing. Avoid condemning. So these are all challenges I have shared. Now I will talk about another new leadership perspective which I already started, that is soft leadership. So I will briefly explain about soft leadership. I earned my PhD in soft skills in the year 2011. Yeah, before that I would like to share with you about my joining admission for PhD. 2007 I had a business setbacks, then I became a faculty member year 2007, and at that time the education helped me overcome my adversity. So I became I left business and became a faculty member, and I was grateful to God that God has shown a different door, and I opened a new door, that is teaching, and I became a faculty member, and my wife, my 2 sons, and I had financial challenges. Only God knows the kind of challenges we underwent, and I got some 8,000 or 10,000, and within that I used to teach weekends or especially on Sundays to get some money. 200 rupees I was getting per session, so I joined to get some extra money, and then the money I got I think around 8 to 10,000 I invested and joined for PhD. So you won't believe how I joined my PhD, and I am passionate about acquiring knowledge and sharing my knowledge. I am passionate about writing, so I published some research papers, not exactly research papers, some articles, and I published articles on competitive magazines, and I was a columnist for various magazines in Northeast India. So those articles I presented to my guide, and then I took admission for PhD, and I paid a 10,000 fee, and I joined for PhD at the end of December 2007. 2008 rules were changed, so you can imagine. So the rules were changed and the fee was hiked, and it was very challenging. Luckily that I paid 10,000 and entered. Next year rules were changed, and so friends, from this what you should learn is that avail the opportunities as they come, but don't wait that we'll get opportunities at that time. There is nothing like that. So that somehow I entered into PhD in the year 2007 December, and 2011 I got my PhD in soft skills. So I coined a new leadership perspective by blending soft skills with leadership. Usually people keep quiet after doing PhD. They enjoy their lives, but in my case I am a very curious author and curious researcher. So I started researching about my PhD soft skills. So I blended soft skills with leadership and coined a new leadership perspective that is known as soft leadership, a new direction to leadership. This soft leadership means this soft leadership helps the soft leadership blends soft leadership with your left brain and leadership with your right brain, and so that you'll get the desired results. And the soft leadership is not about whining, it's not about criticizing, it's not about complaining, it's not about condemning. Soft leadership is to empathize with others, add value, and make a difference in the lives of others. That's the definition of soft leadership, and I have created a couple of definitions of soft leadership. the soft leadership helps all generations, whether they are baby boomers, generation X, generation Y, generation Z. For all generations, it is required. The soft leadership helps for all generations, and it's very much required, especially in view of the AI and generative AI. So I want to do some more research about this technology, which I am not able to understand, but still I want to do a little bit of research and connect this technology with the soft leadership, and I want to create some new aspects of leadership to impact the humankind. So despite having all health challenges, still I am passionate about adding value and impacting the world. So you can imagine my life journey. So like that, what are the triggers I get, I will research and try to close the gaps. So this is about soft leadership. The soft leadership, I published around 10 books related to soft skills and soft leadership, and one of the books titled Soft Leadership, A New Direction to Leadership, which I have dedicated to Peter Drucker, who is known as the father of modern marketing. And the second uniqueness of this soft leadership is that Philip Kotler, the father of modern marketing, has written a foreword for my book titled Soft Leadership, New Direction to Leadership. Then Dave Ulrich, the father of modern HR, has created a code of soft leadership, and I have a framework of 11 C's. Some of the C's include charisma, character, conviction, communication, conscience. So these are all the things I integrated, and and I am known as the father of soft leadership. So let me tell you once again the uniqueness of the soft leadership. The soft leadership, I have this the book I have dedicated to Peter Drucker, who is known as father of modern market, who is known as father of modern management, and second uniqueness is that I received a foreword from Philip Kotler, who is known as father of modern marketing, and Dave Ulrich, who is known as father of modern HR, has created a leadership code, and I am known as the father of soft leadership globally. So this is the uniqueness of this soft leadership. If you Google my name, soft leadership, you will find lots of articles, my framework of 11C framework, various aspects, and I published some research papers on various international journals, including DLO. So because of all these aspects, I am known as father of soft leadership globally. So still I want to do something unique by integrating with technology, I mean especially generative AI, and create something unique, or discover something and add value and impact the world. So this is briefly about the story of soft leadership. So since I can't type and do all those things, what I am doing, I am recording and uploading on my YouTube channel. So I get interviewed by various people, and previously I was not much inclined to get interviewed, but for the last 3 years I am encouraging the people to interview me. Why? Because I can't write with my right hand. So the best opportunity for me is to get invited. So I have given lots of interviews, I paid on podcasts, and still people are coming to me to interview me. So I'm appearing as many podcasts and interviews so that I get more and more idea, and I get new triggers, and I can work on them, and I can integrate once my right hand is having a total mobility. So this is how I am doing. So don't blame others. Be part of the solution, not the problem. Be part of the solution, not the problem. People often complain. It doesn't make any sense. Create your own destiny. Your life is in your hands. I was born in a toxic family. I can't help it. I was born in a lower middle class family. I can't help it. Right? But what I can help myself is to create my own chapter, to create my own legacy for the next generation of leaders. This is life. So identify the important challenges that are close to your heart and address them to add value and make a difference in the lives of others. Because you are living on this beautiful planet for a limited time. So identify the important challenges and address them and impact. Everybody is born and everybody is dead. But throughout the day, what you have to do, throughout your lifespan, you have to identify the important things and do it. Don't get into negative people, negative zone. Get into, build a good circle, get into the network of good people, good connections, quality people, add value and impact them. That's how you can do it. I'm 61 years. I don't know what happens next, that I can't predict. So whatever is possible, we have to do it. Pardon me? Sit out, Little? Oh, really? This one? Little pantry. So we can keep it there. People will come and pick up. Okay, good. This is known as little free pantry. So those who are in need, so here I have seen the new concept. This is known as little free pantry. That means those who are in need, so you can give whatever is possible, whether clothes or food or fruits, whatever it is, you can give it. So friends, what you can understand is that if you don't have money, invest your time. If you have money, invest money to impact the world. If you don't have money, what you can do? Serve the communities and join communities, add value and impact. Because you don't have money, at least you have time, right? That time you utilize properly, right? So utilize time in a right way to impact people in a right way. Here I think we call postal service people. So they are coming and delivering these are all like we call postman, So like the post office, the car is there. So they are delivering letters. Okay. Here rules are very strict and very much organized. It's good. So friends, I am coming close to the place where I started. Now it is 59 minutes. That means 60 minutes. So it's more than a hour. So you can hear the sound of, you can see the view, Qatar Airways. I came to Seattle on Qatar Airways, Delta Airways, Boeing, Alaska, various kinds of aircrafts are very nearby, and you can hear the sounds of aircraft. Boeing is very nearby. I think just 2 furlongs from this place. So friends, I am going back, and I request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share with your networks. It's not only my lifestyle, it's not only about my life, but also various knowledge that I share with the people. So I pick up some 3-4 aspects and share with the people. So I think today, right now, I shared about Professor M.S. Rao's 4 AM rule. Second thing, soft leadership. Third, about my life and leadership. And I started with brief bio. Then I talked about my books. So various things I shared on this video. The idea is to share my knowledge. I have 4 blogs, 3 YouTube channels, and I acquire my knowledge and share my knowledge. Despite having financial limitations, I have been blogging and sharing my knowledge, and I have trained more than 50,000 students as global leaders, which is a non-profit. And I wanted to make 1 million students as global leaders by 2030, but again COVID struck and my brain stroke, everything has been hampered, but still I am sharing my knowledge through my blogs. And I moved to this YouTube. Earlier I was not focusing on YouTube, now I started focusing on YouTube. So whatever you get, you leverage for social good. And so I'm signing off, my friends. So I think I got little relief from my severe chronic back pain. So again I will do exercises to overcome my backness. Every 2 hours I am doing some physical activities to overcome my severe back pain, especially because of the climate or so. My back pain has been aggravated. Basically I have chronic back pain, but this has become more challenging in view of Seattle and this weather conditions. So everything happens for a reason. Be happy. Life is amazing. Life is beautiful. Be positive. Never give up. Thank you with gratitude.